Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Okay. I already did take one of this, but it was really long, so I'm going to do take two. I don't know what's going on with people these days. In the last, 3 days, I've been threatened twice. Threatened with violence, threatened with some veiled whatever, I don't know. First occurrence was 2 nights ago. Got home from work, was going to go check the mail. We got one of those mailboxes where you go down to the end of the road to the big box with all the doors, and got to open that up and get your mail. So anyways, I'm on my way down there, passed by the neighbor who's out in the front yard with his little chihuahua, who he doesn't keep on a leash or anything, just lets it roam freely. And of course the little dog doesn't listen. So anyways, I'm halfway down the road, and all of a sudden I hear the little chihuahua coming, running, yelping, yipping, barking, whatever. And I know from experience, because this has happened to me before, that this little dog doesn't stop. He goes right for you. Most little dogs, they'll stop 2 or 3 feet away, and they'll bark and they'll lunge, and that's it. Not this little dog. He goes right for you. So I turn around, I'm sticking my foot out, keeping the dog away, and finally his owner starts coming down. I'm yelling at the guy, "Get your dog out of here," right? And I'm sticking my foot out, keeping the dog away, and then the dog bites my foot. I was like, whoa. So I said to the guy, "Get your fucking dog away from me." I said, "Get your dog inside, keep your dog inside," and I used fucking a few more times. And so his response to that was to laugh at me and say, "What, you afraid of a little dog? Oh, ho, 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 ho." And then threaten me. I was like, really? I didn't want to cause a big scene, so I just turned around. The dog finally left me alone. I went and got the mail. And then on the way back, he wasn't outside anymore, but another guy was. And I told him, "You know what, I don't know if you're really that guy or whatever. Just tell him, keep his dog away from me. It's the second time it's gone after me. I don't need this." I was like, I know it's not the little dog's fault. I know it's the guy's fault. But it's like, I'm not going to kick a little chihuahua or anything, but I can't have it biting me. So anyways, I tell the guy, tell him, keep the dog away from me. He's like, "Oh, they don't even like me here. They don't even like me." I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And he's like, "This is my brother. He's an asshole." I'm like, well, at least at least his family thinks he's an asshole too, because I'm pretty much sure he's an asshole. So anyways, that was that. And then yesterday, stayed home because we were getting a new washing machine. And we were selling the old washing machine. It still worked. It still looked great. Looked brand new almost. And we had it up on Craigslist. Got some interest right away. We're only going to sell it for $75. Somebody offered $50. We're like, fine, we'll take it. Get some money out of it. Get rid of it real quick. The woman was supposed to show up at 9 o'clock. She knew that she had to load it, so she was supposed to bring somebody. She was supposed to come the night before, but couldn't because her husband was at work or got called away or whatever. So we figured, oh, okay, she's coming the next day with her husband so they can load it. She was fine. At 10 o'clock, get a call from her. She didn't know she was supposed to come. She just got the email, blah, 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 which is bullshit because she knew. She was the one that told us she was going to be there. So anyways, she calls me at 10 saying she's going to be there in 30, 40 minutes. And fine, whatever. She does show up in the 40 minutes, gives me a call from outside the front of the house instead of just knocking on the door, which I thought was weird. So I go out there, and it's a little 5'1" woman. And I think, okay, she must be really strong because I'm not loading this thing up for her. Open up the garage, show her the washing machine, and right away she's like, "Oh, you don't have the dryer?" I was like, "No, it was for the washing machine." She's like, "Okay. Do you have anything else for sale?" I was like, "No." And then she looks at the washing machine. She pushes around a little bit. It sloshes because washing machines don't empty 100%. So I tell her that. They don't empty 100%. "Oh, yes, they do." I said, "No, they don't. You get a brand new washing machine, guess what? It has a little bit of water in it. And you know what? When we got our brand new washing machine yesterday, it had water in it." So anyways, I tell her, "Yeah, that's the way it is." "Oh, can we plug it in?" I said, "It works fine. Don't worry. It works fine." And then she wanted me to get a shop vac out to vacuum out the water. I was like, no, I'm not. And then she's wanted to start push it over to the pickup truck. She had given me the $50 already, so that was in my pocket. So I was like, okay. And then I was thinking maybe if she's a really strong little woman, I might help her, see if we can like get it up in the pickup truck. But she wanted me to do it. She wanted me to load this goddamn washing machine up in her pickup truck. And right now my back's not feeling the greatest, and I thought, you know what, there's no way. And I told her that. I said, I can't load this for you. You were supposed to come here prepared to load it. I can't load it for you. There's no way I'm lifting that thing up in your pickup truck. So she gets all bent out of shape, and she's like, well, can I go ask your neighbor if he'll help? I was like, no way. I was like, I'm thinking, this is the guy I just had problems with the night before. There's no way she's going over there and asking my neighbor. So I tell her that, no, my neighbor's not going to help. I don't want my neighbor over here. I don't want you asking anybody. I said, if you didn't come prepared, I'm not loading it for you. So I reached in my pocket. I gave her the $50 back. I said, here's your money back. I'm sorry. I can't load this for you. You were supposed to come prepared to load it. And then she goes on this big thing about, oh, your wife said you would load it for me and everything. I was like, no way. There's no way. She knows my back's sore right now. She knows I couldn't do that. Besides, even if my back wasn't sore, there's no way I'm lifting a washing machine up in the back of somebody's pickup truck by myself. So, gave her the money back, pushed the washing machine back in the garage, and I start closing the garage door, and I get the threat. I have your phone number. I know where you live. I'll be back. Back for what? What are you going to do? Beat me up? Set my house on fire? Flatten the tires of my car? What? So rather just more confrontation, I just let the garage door close. I go inside. That's it. Oh well. So I mentioned my sore back. I don't know what's wrong with my back. It's sore. It hurts a lot. Started like 4 or 5 days ago, probably 5 days ago, 6 days ago, whatever. I had this weird, like when I would walk, I would feel like this pounding, clicking sort of thing, and it would echo up into my head, and I could hear something. It felt like something was popping in my back. It was uncomfortable. It was disconcerting. It was weird, but it wasn't too sore. It was just bizarre. And then it started hurting after a couple days. And so I changed the shoes I'm wearing, and I've been walking really carefully and sitting very carefully and trying to sleep flat on my back, and it's just every muscle in my back's all knotted up, and there's still this weird feeling when I walk if I'm not really careful, and I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping it gets better in the next couple of days because I don't want to deal with this much longer. My brother has back problems, and I don't want to have back problems too. I just want this to get better, get it over with. I don't want to have to end up going for x-rays. But if I have to get x-rays just for peace of mind, I might have to do that if this doesn't get better, like through the weekend. So I'm not going to chance go on a workout or anything like that. And I'm just going to have to be careful. Hopefully I don't have somebody end up showing up at my door wanting to beat me up over a washing machine. Which we did end up selling, by the way. Later on that day, somebody came over, picked it up, loaded it up themselves, and paid more money for it. So, all worked out, I guess. So as long as somebody doesn't show up wanting to beat me up, hopefully my back will get better. So that's how my last couple of days have gone. So far today is uneventful, so bravo for that. Hopefully everybody out there is doing okay, and hopefully nobody's had any threats to their body or otherwise. Talk to you later.